So hello everyone, we're here at the Museum of Natural History, making a bit of our own history. Probably not. Welcome to the finale for our Scooby-Doo Unmasked playthrough.
When you really stop to think about it, Scooby himself could be considered a piece of history, like, considering how long he's been in the game for.
Welcome back, everybody, to Scooby's Harum.
Wait, what?
The level name was called Scooby's Harum.
It's Harum Scarum.
Harum Scarum.
I was about to say, I don't think it's the same harem you're thinking of, little mister.
If it's supposed to be his harem, then where are all the Scooby snacks?
Listen, Logan, I might as well be at this point be fucking dyslexic, but even then I read that correctly.
And I'm just thinking to myself after I made that joke, it's like, you all thought I was gonna say bitch, didn't you?
You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you?
Anyway, so yeah. This is already the final level?
The final world, but yeah. So, like, the story when it comes to this particular world is that this museum is having to... Oh, yeah. So, this museum is having to delay its opening because one of the museum attractions, this Caveman, has been running around scaring away the employees and pretty much making a general commotion of everything.
Also, goodness gracious, lady, you have the sickest beehive hairdo I've seen in a while.
Yeah?
Honestly, from the mugshot, it almost looks like an elaborate hat.
Kinda.
It's funny you say beehive, because before my nephew left the hearse, because he was being picked up earlier today, my hearse, fucking bee movie was playing.
Oh.
I'm sorry for
Sorry, don't say that. Sorry, don't say that. I'm allergic to Jerry Seinfeld.
I like how we both had this similar brain says like, alright, Logan's allergic to the bee movie. Alright, let's keep going.
Whatever you do, don't quote it.
Tell me, Doug. How well has your nephew been doing in terms of grades?
Pretty good.
Nice.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad we just stopped it there, because I was about to just go straight to the quote.
You know what? You think it was a setup for a joke, but no, it was just a very wholesome inquiry.
Oh no.
Sometimes that's all it needs to be.
Oh no, somebody...
Listen, all I can say is pretty good. I'd rather keep that as is.
That's
fine.
It's always so weird when somebody I know gets retweeted and like shared on a server that has nothing to do with anybody in this call.
Really?
Danny 8-Bit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is there something, like, going on with him recently?
No, like, more so, like, people are saying that, like, he posted bait on Twitter, like, as in, like, as in potentially posted something to, like, get a rise out of people, but, like, it's completely harmless otherwise. He recently tweeted yesterday. Go ahead.
Danny posted bait. Meanwhile, the sky is blue.
He posted that.
Love you, by the way, Danny.
Hey, yeah, no, just for quick context, he tweeted out that bit saying, like, Sonic Heroes is a mess. It's not that good. Anyway, Sonic and the Secret Rings is peak. Literally me, he says. and it was like, it just cut to that meme of, I don't know if it was Garfield or somebody else who just, like, folds their arm and saying, and now we wait.
Now to play the waiting game.
Yeah, it's all good. Whoa.
What the
That's
heck?
not a caveman.
No, that's a
pterodactyl.
A pterodactyl monster. Oh, and there's multiple.
You know, it's actually quite fitting in some sorts because at the time of this recording, we got gameplay trailer of Rogue coming to Marvel Rivals.
Hell yeah!
About time.
And of course, our day one store skin is going to be from the Savage Lands.
Of course.
And on that day, NetEase made enough money to pay off the national debt.
I need to figure this out. What jump scare thing are we triggering over and over again that the game thinks something spooky is happening?
Well, on this level, it was I'm just like, you couldn't see it because I kept going away from the side of it. Apparently, there is a Venus flytrap that if I got close to it, it would try to bite Scooby.
Okay.
Not this time. No.
You have a lot of freaking food.
Yeah, I could go ahead and, like, get another bit of health if I wanted to.
I don't think Scooby needs this much food, guys.
When is that enough for this dog?
Scooby-Doo, Nate, can never have enough food.
And I know we mentioned the last session,
I
but
yearn
James is so
for the
right.
food.
James is still so right. about this Crash Bandicoot inspirations when pew pew
Yeah.
and the spiders go flying.
Just
The more I really stop and look at the spin attack, though, that Scooby's done, I think it looks so weird in this game just because, like, look at the way Scooby poses himself as he's doing it, but I'm also just thinking, like, I feel like a spin attack wouldn't be the most inappropriate thing for Scooby to do, but instead of doing whatever that is, he's just doing zoomies.
Ooh. I mean, as I will still say, I'll give it credit that, as usual with these Scooby-Doo games, that, like, there's decent quality, there's decent effort put into his animations as he's, like, picking himself up and moving around and stuff. Like, it's very
I do
fluid.
think this is probably the best animated of the Scooby games that we've seen thus far.
Fair.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I won't deny that. I guess it's
Yeah,
just
what was-
funny in retrospect, considering that, like, most people glossed it over way back in the day, considering games like these were kind of just everywhere. And nowadays, games like these are kind of a rarity.
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless they're like a remake or something.
Right. Or if you're SpongeBob.
Or Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, for whatever that was worth.
Fair.
Yeah. Logan's like, don't worry, Inspector, I respect you.
Also, for those wondering, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have done, we've done Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrate, and we have done the Cosmic Shake. I am going to follow that up with Titans of the Tide sooner or later.
I'm excited for
Yay.
that.
Hopefully we'll do it before, or excuse me, after the Switch 2 version gets a slight patch up, just because it is a little on the optimized side of things.
Has Purple Lamp, like, gone back and done that before, typically? Like, with, what's it? Like, with, oh, gosh.
With Cosmic Shake?
Yeah, Cosmic Shake and, Rehydrated. Did they usually go back and, patch up, optimize stuff?
I want to say they have. I mean, I know that, like, we all remember back when Rehydrated initially came out, it was rough as shit no matter what console you played it on, but then they patched things up to make it, the really solid remake we see it as now.
Okay.
Assuming you don't pay too close of mind to how Patrick expresses himself.
Yeah, he has unnatural teeth. Ooh.
Yeah, thank God the sequels, thank God the original games actually do fix them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Like, honestly, like,
Alright.
especially now, like, I'll still say outright, like, after playing all three games, like, throughout the years, I gotta give credit where it's due. Like, Purple Lamp know what they were doing, because Titans of the Tide is easily the best of the three.
I've been hearing that, yeah.
Assuming you also look past the fact that it's a little on the shorter side.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of, like, at that point in my life where I genuinely don't mind shorter games. Honestly, in a way, I kind of find myself more drawn to shorter games just because I feel like... I don't know if it's, like, just a combination of all the work I've been taking on lately or just getting older in general. I just find myself just easier enamored with, like, shorter games as opposed to games that last, like, months and months a session.
Right.
I'm hungry. Well, guess what I have?
Ooh.
Mutton?
Drumstick. Now wait a minute. I was saving this for
Yo,
us.
back boy.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop!
Goodbye, Shaggy.
Your drumstick.
Dang. We hardly knew
Keeping
you.
your priorities straight.
It's like Scooby's like, Shaggy's gone, but so is the drumstick. But Shaggy! A drumstick!
Raggy, rumstick, Raggy, rumstick.
It just cuts to him.
You know-
Like, right as you said that, just cut to him, hard cut, doing the thinker pose.
And then he
Well, there's
comes to
there was
realize.
that.
You say that, I just think, like, by the end of it, it's like, drumstick is temporary. Shaggy is eternal.
The internet has taught me so.
I'm just had that in a yeah, that, and also just the tone of the had me thinking of the freaking do you want the nauseous nougat, creepy caramel, or cursed caramel, or antidote?
Oh, you know what? I think I found out, like, it took me a second, but I think I found out what exactly is upgraded about this. I noticed, like, the speed that Scooby glides is actually quite a bit faster than the original.
Okay,
Dang.
so
Yeah, look at that
you're
girl
just
pacing this.
okay. So you're just faster in general. That's what it is.
I'm down
Okay.
with that, though. I like that.
appreciate faster glides.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that there, I was able to like cut out like a good chunk of platforming just doing that.
Heck yeah.
I wonder if there are any speedruns for Unmasked, if they ever take this into account or not. Considering you do have to get a gold token in order to unlock this.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there were like some speedrun strats for Unmasked somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like, I don't know if they're as plentiful as the ones for like 900 Frights, but I'm sure they exist.
Just to remind, just to know, there is no there's no New Game Plus in that sense, right?
Neither of them have New Game Pluses.
Gotcha.
Honestly, when it comes
Like,
to
you
like
can't be able to like
licensed
revisit. Like, I know with Unmasked you can be able to revisit levels to get stuff that you get, but that's basically it.
right, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, how often do you come across a licensed game that has a New Game Plus in it? Normally, it's the ones that have that are a lot more elaborate than this, like say the Arkham games.
Yeah.
Also,
Don't
hard
tempt
to.
me.
Tempt you to
Oh.
what?
I'm lost too. Tempt you to what?
To figure out how we're gonna do the Lego Batman game.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's right. Well, I mean, we have a couple of the Lego Batman games that we still need to do, don't we?
Yeah, like the original.
least three.
Exactly. There's 3 of them, and then there's and that's oh boy,
And
No
then
worries.
Legend of the Gotham Knight, or whatever it's called.
right.
Oh, the Legend of the Dark Knight, you mean?
Thank you. There's that. There's fucking. No. Plenty of things on the to-do list as is.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Skylanders. What?
What?
Eventually. Maybe. We'll see.
I'm up for it, but I need to get my setup upgraded, James.
Yeah, you have told me that you do want a to play that game appropriately. We would need a second monitor.
Just so that I could have access to make it easier when switching, so there's less like. Not to say that there'd be less, but I mean there would be pausing regardless because that's how the menu thing works. But it would at least be hopefully like less invasive because it'd be off to the side.
Right. It probably wouldn't even be that bad if, like, say, you make sure that Dolphin can, still run while you keep them, like, while you're focusing on the screen where you'd be switching all the Skylanders. Because obviously we're not doing that. We're not doing that game legitimately.
No, agreed. Yeah, this would be more so just for recording purposes, just keeping it solid or keeping it out of the way of my screen. But we'll look into it. And
I'm coming!
Whoop.
everybody gets one.
Thanks, Scoob.
So, what do you think of my costume, Ranky?
It's like,
Well, that's nice, Frankie. Now where's the drumstick?
That's right, he didn't forget about the drumstick.
Put it down.
Put it down.
Drumstick.
And Shaggy-
Drumstick. Shaggy.
And Shaggy's just sweating because he dropped the fucking drumstick mid-flight.
So I just checked of speedrunning 100%ing Unmasked.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
roughly under an hour.
Under an hour.
Okay.
Dang.
see.
Yeah, but for
good
any
expression.
percent,
Oh no.
That makes sense.
11 minutes and
Velma.
37 seconds.
They had to. Okay, then they had to have found some way to like go out of bounds or trigger something.
Of course, you know that's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Oh, of course. I love like seeing how creative people get with this. And oh,
Wait,
Yeah.
greasy black fluid on the bone. Oh, so this is from a freaking what was this, like a down in the fossil fields or something like, or excuse me.
I was gonna say it's freaking Mathra again.
Damn.
I knew we'd come back up eventually.
I mean, it's almost like where did these dickheads get fossil fuel from? From fossils.
Yeah, simple.
Jeez.
Fossils.
Wow, Professor. This museum must have changed a lot.
Or at least in areas where, fossils can be found.
Yeah.
Science,
Yeah.
it's entertainment. I can't stand it.
What?
You know what that Vivante woman wanted
Basically,
to
this guy is upset that they're trying to make the museum more, entertaining as opposed to just focusing on the educational value of the museum.
Well, I now know
mean,
who our villain is.
yeah, it's possible. It's very likely. And I mean, it's kind of it's a complicated situation. Caveman! Oh, thanks for the
Wait
cheese.
a minute.
Guys, the villain, he's right. He's gone. He's gone.
Raggy! I found the caveman, and he gave me cheese!
Like, did you say cheese? We can put that in the gumbo.
This is a cursed gumbo.
Raggy, aren't you concerned where the caveman went?
All I'm concerned about is eating this gumbo.
I need to watch the old Skooks YouTube poops again.
There we go.
So, what kind of cursed concoction have you made this time, Shaggy?
I think they all
I don't
basically
know.
amount to the same thing visually.
I know, which is kind of a bummer, but it's also one of those things where, like, I just love that you could just throw food items in there with reckless abandon and still get, like, the same results each and every time. Unlike
Yeah.
every other game with cooking in it where, you know, you gotta be careful of that, otherwise you make mistakes.
Yeah.
I actually am curious, like, because I've been seeing you scroll over things, Hype. Is there something that you're, like, aiming for in particular, or...?
Oh no, I'm just doing it just because I feel like it.
Oh, I mean, fair enough.
Just imagining what it would look like if you actually did use these specific ingredients.
Yes, please.
And with this...
Here you go. Like I'm not sure what
You still don't know.
I'm sure it's tasty.
Raggy, this smells like a health hazard.
Like, let's be honest, Scoob, it doesn't smell that much worse than anything else we've eaten.
Touche.
More than half of it.
Crunchiness.
You can't stop, Scoob.
Dress up this dish. Some marshmallows for texture.
Another bit of marshmallows for texture.
What?
Some popping corn.
E-
And
even-
we're gonna leave for now because we lost all our food.
Yeah, it's like popcorn, and with the bag included.
Recipes.
All I'm thinking of is that bit from 12 Tasks, but with Shaggy of the and the mother cow or mother thing, and the children, because to separate the family would be heartless or whatever.
Because to separate the family would not be right. It's like, God. He literally ate all of that, and he ate all of that and still had room for more.
Were you standing on theirs?
Oh no, I was standing on a rail, but then I jumped off.
Oh.
Anyway, let me see. So I'm just making sure. I'm trying to
I
remember
am
where
very.
the.
I'm still down to see where we go with the kingdom of Nubia in Astros.
Oh yeah, same.
Here it is.
It looks like they're gonna. It looks like there's a chance they're gonna actually like give more of a highlight or more of a feature role to. I was gonna say the slave, but he's an ex-slave. He's a pirate now. But you know what I'm talking about, the guy who.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you're talking about. The
Right.
head slave.
I'm curious because it seemed like he was gonna be like maybe the person leading them or like guiding them as like their main like a company person or whatever. Which I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, please tell me you're gonna like this is gonna be like Disco Kid's like big like breakout role. Like I hope they get the same voice actor to keep playing him.
I mean, if they do end up still getting the same like English cast, I'd be impressed.
That would be neat. Yeah.
Because I loved him.
Because it's been almost like what? It's been like what, 8 years since the last movie they did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like maybe there's something back here. Oh,
Whoop! Uh-oh.
What happened?
hello there.
I am not Raggy.
Meanwhile, Doug will be upset.
What?
Oh, I will.
Look at the movie chat.
Oh,
But update everybody else who's not on the server. Just somebody noting that in the last 4 months, we've gotten a number of corroborating tweets about this new Michael Bay Transformers that's somehow going to be made.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Bay's making another.
And supposedly, there's a chance Shia LaBeouf may even be returning.
Oh,
Ha.
a little bit more number.
Which, I mean, I'm okay with that. I think I liked him more than, what was the other guy? Michael, what's his face? The other guy who's
I don't know. Are we talking about the guy from Bumblebee or?
No, the guy from the later Transformers movies.
Alright, I'll take your word on that since I haven't seen a lot of them. So, real quick, we kind of talked a little bit earlier, but this world introduces us to the last costume in the game, the Archer outfit, which, you know, as you might imagine, You hold down the action button, and you can be able to shoot arrows at targets to make platforms, and also help with like long-ranged combat.
Which
And
slide
remember-
forth. Wait, sorry.
And remember, this is a game for kids. We don't put arrows on those things. We put plungers.
Which sly forth thieves
Exactly.
in time would shamelessly steal years later.
Oh, get those too.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, the disguise system. This is now I'm suddenly getting very big reminders to the disguise system for.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like the disguise system has been a thing since 3.
Right.
That's true.
And I mean, even then, I just feel it's more of a coincidence than anything, because it's like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, like, how many games have we had around this era had a whole costume swapping mechanic? And
Wario,
I mean, there's that's right. This was around the same time that fucking Wario Masters of Disguise came out.
Yeah.
Man, I'm still bummed that they botched up what was otherwise a perfect idea for a Wario game.
Yeah.
Well, it was a cool idea. They just made the levels way too long.
Oh, they made the levels too
Oh,
long,
no.
and the gameplay itself just didn't feel as good as any other like 2D Wario game up to that point.
It was stiff. The boss battles and music were okay sounding. For me, it was honestly the problem with me, like as a player, as a user, was that some of the symbols you had to draw to do the disguises were too similar with one another. So, and you had to like draw directly on top of Wario, and like you have to draw a triangle. No, not that triangle. You want to draw this triangle if you want to make the winged vampire Wario. That triangle will make Dragon Wario. It's like, I'm trying. Why did you make them both be triangles you draw on the back?
Yeah, I think that didn't help either. Like, I understand making the most out of the DS's infrastructure and making almost everything touch-based, but I think it also ended up being at the expense, like, being at that game's expense.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things where sometimes you gotta remember you can't have your cake and eat it too. It's why I still think if you were to compare, games that relied heavily on touch-based gameplay, I'd still say, like, Canvas Curse is one of the better ones, even if it's regarding a different franchise.
Yeah.
And again, I only bring up that comparison since I did replay a bit of it recently.
Oh, really?
Yep, it's still fun. I just wish... I'm considering it. I'm just gonna have to, fight some muscle memory, considering, if I'm gonna be recording it, I can't really do it from a 3D, like a DS or 3DS.
Fair.
Right.
How about you, Doug? What have you been playing apart from Gambit?
Venom.
Right.
At least it's someone different than Gambit.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, like, I figured the question was more so, like, what games you were playing outside of Rivals, but I guess that, would that also answer your question, Logan?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just aside from Rivals and Crossworlds, I haven't played any new games as of late, because, other than, after I'm done with editing after I'm done editing Matt's Next Jeopardy video, he's gonna give me Cosmic Invasion.
Nice.
Right.
Then we can start setting up for that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I'm looking forward to, because I have beaten that game, like, at the time of record! Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Nice save.
But anyway, like I said, I have beaten it at the time of recording. I'm on my way to trying to, like, fully 100%, because that's one thing that I'll give Cosmic Invasion over Shredder's Revenge. I think achievement hunting for it is a lot more lenient than, like, some of the achievements in Shredder's Revenge.
That's a relief. I'm pretty close to finishing it myself. The only downside is that, the big bad guy of the game, Annihilus, is, he sucks to fight.
Oh, yeah.
Either you need to, like, level up your heroes to damn near max, or bring some friends. Because otherwise that fight does not hold punches.
Yeah. Which we will hopefully be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
For me, what
Honestly,
I learned... Go ahead.
Honestly, for a game like that, it won't hurt to, you know, stick to some character, stick to your best.
Yeah.
Hey!
I mean, I'll probably end up doing that anyway, since I do have all the characters maxed out anyway, and I'm not gonna put out a new save file just
Fair
because I don't want to lose all that.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
good.
It's that,
But
it's
Hype,
that
let me know.
time, is it?
Yeah, but Hype, let us know if in Multiverses, do they have that Scooby-Doo mod done yet?
As far as like mods go, I have no idea. It has been a hot while since I really kept track with how how Beta Plus or Infinite are doing.
Well, hopefully before too long. Because, yeah, no, it's like, I keep forgetting that, oh yeah, people are still, you know, modding a dead game.
Yeah.
Well, they're certainly trying, if nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be easy considering that game was built to only last when the servers were still up.
Yeah.
Shit like that is why I just don't entirely condone the existence of online-only games, or those that heavily rely on it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's going to come a point in time, as much as I hate to admit it, when, you know, people aren't going to get the chance to play Sonic Rumble anymore, or Multiverses, which already is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the principle of the matter.
Yep. And I mean, hell, think of how you know, Marvel fans will feel when Rivals eventually runs its course.
Yep.
Yeah, I know it's gonna happen at some point.
It's gonna happen. It's like, and that's why you gotta, you know, contrary to how the game is structured, you know, maybe make your purchases count.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, don't spend anything unless you really want it that badly. And even then, careful of, beware the FOMO.
Well, Scooby found this.
It's a,
To be some sort of
okay, I was about to say is this a napkin? It's like, okay, no, that's just a, oh.
Oh. Both
The Caveman!
Stephanie and Fred are kidnapping them.
That's the Undersea exhibit. Quick, guys, we have to save them.
But first, let's check out some clues.
Damage through high voltage.
Yeah. don't mind us, Mr. Caveman, sir. We're just gonna look over some clues real quick before we chase after you.
Monstrous, Fright, and Magic, and an anonymous company to share, quote, French benefits of museum operations.
So that's interesting. That's actually the first time I've actually seen, like, in the, like, you see the subtitles with the quotes on, and then, you know, Velma actually, like, vocalizes the quote. It's like, you don't see that
Yeah.
terribly often, if at all.
Oh boy, Scooby
Yeah.
next.
Gotta be that nerdy to even have the fucking with the unquote and end quotes.
Yeah? I mean, it is a proper vernacular.
Mm-hmm. And it makes sense for Velma because she definitely fits the bill for that.
Yeah.
Because she's a nerd. But she's our nerd.
Yeah.
Yes, but they're my dorks.
Yeah.
So now we're at what is essentially the last real level of the game, because after this we have the boss, and then just the final, like, you know, finale world. So as far as, like, regular levels go, this is basically where this is basically where things are gonna wrap up. And it's also gonna be a much more grander showcase of the Robin Hood outfit.
Also, I see this is where the museum blew most of its budget, because, that's a shit ton of floating fish.
Yep.
For real.
Also, I'll say right now, on the off chance that I don't get a chance to find it, the upgraded version of this outfit makes it so that you can be able to shoot 3 plungers at once.
Ooh.
That's neat. Any sort of cosmetic changes that we should know about?
The outfit turns yellow, and that is it.
Oh.
I should have
Alright,
known Scooby would turn to the dark side of the fucking Yellow Lanterns.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Damn, Scooby. You know what? That does remind me, though. It's like of that fucking, like, comic one of you guys shared a while back, where apparently Scooby and Shaggy were enough to scare Sinestro.
Oh yeah, the fact that, like, they were, like, somehow indoctrinated to be Yellow Lanterns because of their fear, because of them being scared of everything.
It's like,
That's hilarious.
yeah, somehow they managed to pull it off.
No. Bad boy.
I guess realistically, though, realistically, though, would they fit the most as Yellow Lanterns?
I mean, I'm not really sure, to be perfectly honest. Like, I don't really know if, like, how many of the Scooby Gang would really fit as, like, any of the Lantern Corps. Like, maybe, like, I could see at the very most they could probably be Green Lanterns, but I don't really see them just fitting with the Lanterns in general, in my opinion.
Right, because they're not those kinds of freedom fighters, or freedom fighters in general. They're just mystery solvers.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Them, like, you know, fighting for the sake of others or whatever is usually incidental. Oh, hey, Daphne.
Is that Scooby?
What is he wearing?
No,
Yep,
I'm Robin Hood.
Hang on.
But wait, what if Robin Hood was technically copyright? What would he be called then? Rubin Hood?
I don't know, I think they would still probably call it Archer, although, correct me if I'm wrong, Robin Hood is technically public domain, right?
Pretty sure he is. Like, it's a tale as old as time.
Should be, anyway.
Unless it's like a very super specific adaptation of him, then yeah, like the basic idea behind Robin Hood should be public domain.
I would hope so.
Actually, now that I think about it, no. If this is Scooby being Robin Hood, he would probably legally change his name to Rhubarb Hood. You know, it's a good thing these animatronics are too stupid to use their wings to fly up to Scooby.
I know.
Yeah. That being said, we're about to come across an enemy where we are going to need to make a little bit more liberal use of this.
What is
I
that?
see.
Oh. That's
Yep,
a hell of a pull if I ever saw one.
The 10,000 Volt Ghost. You cannot attack him physically. You can only attack him with the Robin Hood outfit.
I mean, I'd hope so, considering, like, well,
You don't want to touch
plungers
it.
made out of rubber, or... Come to think of it, what sort of material usually goes into plungers? I always figured it was like rubber or something.
I assume it's rubber. And also, I'm going to do my best not to show it off, because I'm a bit of a pansy sometimes, but the 10,000 Volt Ghost moves really fast if you're not observant enough, so... whenever you see it, be sure to get to a high enough point, because it will zoom right at you if you give it a chance.
What is he like? The Flash or something?
No, he is the fastest enemy in the game.
Fair enough. At the very least, he stops dead in his tracks whenever you hit him with the plunger.
Yeah, I think he stays in his tracks unless, like, you're in his line of sight, and I think that node is actually protecting him. But no worries.
Because of course it is. So, any particular reason why we're hitting what are those buttons on the ship for?
Oh, they raised the platforms over there that we need to use to get to Daphne and Fred.
Alright. And also that clue.
Yes. Well, yeah, the one mandatory clue of the level, yeah.
Again, as you said, it helps that they keep the mandatory stuff like clearly on site.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd be dumb to just miss out on it right then and there.
Yes. And I'm not dumb most of the time.
No, you're not dumb. You're due.
Exactly.
A clue. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, she'll.
Not
Yeah,
enough for that. No worries.
yeah, it's just usually rubber for the plungers.
I figured so. Oh,
You
yeah.
know-
Now we get another interesting one-off. We get to
Oh.
ride a biplane.
Oh, Scooby, I think you need a pilot's license for that.
No, I don't.
So yeah, basically, you just try to avoid any of the obstacles, and the cursor there is basically where you're going to be able to shoot plungers, because you do have to get rid of some of the blimps in order to, like, make a clear passage.
Makes sense. Obviously, they get in the way if you don't shoot them down.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm just amazed that this thing can even still operate.
Yeah.
But goodbye, Broccoli. We'll hardly miss you.
Yeah, no worries. Oh. And also be careful about not getting hit too much, because it's not, like, super evident in gameplay, but this ship can only take about 3 hits.
Okay.
But that's the last we'll have to deal with it.
Quick and painless. Well, mostly.
Watch out, Scooby-Doo.
A tape! Quick, where are we gonna find a VHS tape player in this period?
No, just gotta hit the octopus eyes, so yeah, just like last time, we need these to make platforms to get up to Fred and Daphne.
Aim true, Scooby-Doo. Fucking... That's... I think I'm just too easily amused when just... You just... Hearing this typical boink sound effect in a game like
Yes.
this.
Like, it's not even, like, extra pronounced to make up for the fact that it's a giant sea monster. It's just a little boink!
Yeah, no, it just sticks out.
Scooby, you made it.
Yeah.
Lady?
Now then.
There's still the problem of us being trapped in a cage.
No problem, Fred.
Oh. Okay.
Scooby, let's go find the other.
Not a very strong lock, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you could take it out that easily, why didn't Fred or Daphne just straight up just push it themselves?
Well, they probably didn't think to do so.
Fair point. But man, don't you just hate when that happens and it makes you realize, like, maybe we could have saved some time if we actually tried this ourselves.
Yeah.
This is a videotape of the Caveman.
Alright, so I think we more or less got everything we need. Save for those last 3 that are going to be left to the ether.
Yeah, they're just mostly optional so that we could, like, try to get some of the hidden snacks and the golden collectible in this hub.
Okay. So we did miss out on the gold token.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Maybe that's a clue to the Caveman's hideout.
Again, this game doesn't have any sort of, like, 100% completion, like, reward or anything, as far as I'm aware, so... I mean,
Yeah.
nothing lost, nothing gained.
More information there.
Most you're really gonna lose is just more ingredients that you can use to get extra health.
Caveman must have used this
Which, at this point in time, you really need much more than what you got.
Make it look as if it was alive.
Probably not.
Cool. Please
Alright, now to figure out the answers for Velma's mystery inquiries here.
Pop quiz, Scooby-Doo!
The museum's not open yet. Why are the dinosaurs outside operational?
So what do you think? Which of these clues do you think might explain, like, why are the dinosaurs still operating if everything's closed down?
Let's see. We got the bone, the miniature Saturn, key. Not sure, honestly. Doug, what do you think?
Because
Doug?
I'm guessing maybe the key.
The key?
I'm pretty sure that's not the answer.
Oh, it's a
damn.
broom closet key. That wouldn't make sense.
Why are the dinosaurs outside operational?
Maybe it's because of the bone?
Well, that's true, because remember, they did point out that there was some kind of black substance on the bone.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure that fake dinosaur bone is covered in crude oil. Maybe the bobbing dinosaurs are really oil pumps.
Oh, sneaky.
Do you think Monstrous, Fright, and Magic knew their dinosaurs were being used as oil pumps?
Maybe, because of the paperwork.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
contract. It awards Monstrous, Fright, and Magic a share of secondary revenues.
This is something reminding me of, like, what was it called? Kittyland. From like, way back in the day, where apparently, like, it was near, like, a whole oil rig and everything, and there were, like, 2 oil pumps that stuck out, so, to mask that for park goers, the owner actually had a whole, like this whole, what's the word, like a cricket mock-up or whatever, or like a whole, just a whole bunch of parts that made it look like a cricket.
That's fair. And now finally, yeah, when we rescued Fred and Daphne, funnily enough, the footage was still showing them being captured. Why would you say that is?
Because of the tape?
This doesn't add
Damn.
up. The answer is elsewhere.
Well, has to be something else. Maybe it's the thing. Maybe it's this.
Puzzles me. Of course. The caveman filmed himself in front of Fred and Daphne. Then fed a loop of the tape through the camera surveillance system to throw us off.
Damn, it was a red herring.
I think I've
caveman.
The caveman.
Alright, now we have to follow the caveman so we can wrap up this world.
Well, at least we solved that mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, he's not frozen in there, and we're still out here.
Yeah, but I just remembered it's up there.
There you go.
Yep.
Damn, Logan had to miss out on that whole level, and he's likely going to miss out on the fight with the caveman.
I mean, you never know. He might show up right about maybe now.
Did you find any secrets?
Guess not.
Well, we're waiting.
We're waiting.
I just realized, are we going to get another opportunity to put whatever food we have left to do of Shaggy's Porta Kitchen?
Yes, because before we enter Monstrous Fry Magic for the last time, we will have a chance to, like, be outside of it to use Shaggy's Porta Kitchen.
Okay. Also, yes, this imagery is about as stupid as, honestly, we think it looks as stupid as you think it looks stupid. Because, yeah, we're going to be fighting the caveman in UFOs.
Yep.
God.
Lock and load, Scooby.
Yeah, so basically what we have to do here is we have to knock the caveman over into these electric barriers, or just shoot him with any weapons that might spawn. But we can't knock into the barriers ourselves, though, because, again, we'd lose health.
Makes
Naturally. How'd you use this thing?
How use thing?
And be careful, now there's going to be a cable around that'll act as a bit of a hazard for us.
Oh boy.
Damn. Just goes to show you can't leave two random bumbling fools in UFOs and not expect collateral.
Yep.
This is the last time Scooby's going on bumper cars for a little bit.
For sure.
Yeah. If he ever went to begin with.
I guess out of the three bosses we've dealt with so far, which would you say is the hardest?
This one, not necessarily because it's hard, but there is like a small bit of like RNG involved. Oh,
Yeah, it looked like he was that purple gas around him was likely a shield.
that's weird because that was never really a thing. Not to my recollection. I don't think something like that ever really happens in the boss. Him having like a shield like that.
I mean, maybe it was just a case where you defeat him so quickly you never got a chance to see him like pull off these other maneuvers that would make it dangerous to actually attack him.
Probably.
Actually, can the caveman collect the same collectibles that you've been using?
He does get collectibles as well.
Okay, so then maybe that's why. Maybe he had the force field, and that's why you were taking damage.
Maybe.
Probably. Oop. Although he can't accidentally just walk into the obstacles himself, though.
That's good. He's as much as susceptible to the elements as you are.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think. After Unmasked, what else did Scooby really have as far as games are concerned? Because, like, the only other one I can think of is the PSP/DS game we talked about a few sessions ago. And then
Right.
after that, the only one that I can immediately recall was that weird crossover game that involved both him and the Looney Tunes. Which,
Right, I do remember that one, too.
honestly,
Well,
I
you
just
know what?
see
I
it,
think
it's
that's...
like,
Now that I think about it, I think that's the thing that I'm thinking of. Like, I don't think it's any of the weapons. Like, there's also the thing that's, like, lazing about as well, the wires.
oh, the exposed wiring? Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we should have talked with Shaggy before we went fighting the caveman after all.
I mean, I didn't think I would need it.
I mean, now that you know that what's been, you know, making you muck up these past couple of sessions, or attempts, hopefully now hopefully this will be the point where you finally defeat him.
Yeah, because like I said, the boss isn't necessarily hard. There is like a small bit of RNG in that where like items spawn and whatnot, but other than that, it's usually pretty fine.
Fair enough. Alright, now he's brought out the exposed wiring. Now you just gotta be a little more careful.
Mm-hmm.
How long does that force field even last?
It lasts until you get hit.
Okay. So it's essentially like the Sonic Shield, except you have an extra, like, you have more room for error than you would with the Sonic Shield.
Mm-hmm. I will admit, like, the force field can be, like, not the force field. The ship can be a little bit finicky to control as well, because, like, you're constantly moving when you're using this thing.
It looks very slippery. There we go.
Okay, now we get to the last phase where he'll have his own laser pistol out.
Like, is the caveman using laser technology?
I believe so, Raggy.
I think they might be evolving too quickly, old buddy!
Like, this is not good at all.
One more solid hit against the shield. Oh,
Or you can shoot him.
there we go.
There you go.
There you go.
4 times the charm.
And now we've brought the caveman back to his own era.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Fred. Oh, just the security guard.
Kids can't prove anything.
Well, I think I can. Upon closer inspection of the bone Scooby found in the tar pits, that black fluid on that bone wasn't tar, was it, Mr. Grimm?
Nope.
Oil?
Right, Fred. Those aren't tar pits out front. It's a petroleum reserve. And those bobbing animatronic dinosaurs are covering pumping machines.
So it is just like Kittyland.
Would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for you meddling kids.
It's got to be worth a fortune.
Oh, it is. We could make a deal.
We don't make deals with criminals, Mr. Grimm.
You said it, Daphne.
Wouldn't you have to check with your partner first? The one supplying you with mubber?
Yep, all goes back to there.
Of course.
Scooby found a contract that points right back to Stanton. And if I'm correct, the answer to Jed's disappearance. Stanton sent us
Well,
a
I'll
chase.
be. Turns out the villain was right under our nose the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Rats.
Adam West, you've got some explaining to do.
Yep, which is why we're going to be heading back over to Monstrous Trying Magic to confront him and get to the final leg of this game.
Like, let's do it then!
All right, gang. Let's fan out and find Winslow Stanton.
Okay.
Back to Monstrous Fright and Magic. Is that a robot?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that was there the last time we were here.
Right, I forgot. Alright. Yeah, this really is just, we're literally back where we started.
Mm-hmm. But now all of the enemies that we've been fighting in this game up until now are going to be up and about.
Fantastic. Stanton took every opportunity necessary in order to bulk up security.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, said security is just made out of mubber.
Yeah. Just get a bit of number, just in case. Because we are going to be dealing with a few bit of monsters on our way over to Stanton.
Please tell me we won't have to worry about a boss rush.
Oh no, there's no boss rush in this game.
Thank goodness. I feel like a game like this definitely wouldn't need one, considering how quickly we've already been blazing through them.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really think of like any Scooby games that actually tried giving us like a bona fide boss rush.
Dead offhand, I can't think of any either. Heck, I can't think of many cases where they would have the excuse to.
Right.
Because, like, you got, Classic Creek Capers, which is like a Resident Evil style game, and those usually don't have a boss rush. Then you got Night of 100 Frights, which, I mean, I can think of maybe some cases where they could have probably reused a boss fight, but otherwise, nothing as elaborate as, like, just fighting them all back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Save for maybe, like, the final encounter with, what's-his-face? Not Tim Curry.
Oh, the Mastermind?
Yeah, the Mastermind.
Ow.
To think, this entire squad of monsters taken down by a single dog.
Yeah.
How humiliating.
That's why you don't underestimate the dude.
Nope.
Don't mess with the Scooby-Doo.
Come on, there you go.
And I mean, hey, if worst comes to worst, we could always rely on the Rogers.
Yep.
Like you don't want to test me, man.
And then it's just that fucking boss scene with Shaggy fighting the Bikers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't that where that whole meme spawned from anyway?
Yeah.
Just because
came
of
the
that one
fuck out of
moment.
nowhere.
Yeah, because of that one moment of Shaggy going under like a bit of hypnosis, he's suddenly rendered to be like the strongest character in Dragon Ball Z.
Was that hypnosis, or was that just a case where like he finally snapped?
Well, I think it was like a hypnotic suggestion, because I think that was like a thing where they were trying to like use hypnosis to try to get Shaggy to stop being scared of everything, and it would trigger whenever Shaggy would hear certain words.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, my depth is a little bit betraying me on that, Huck.
A little, yeah. I'm just trying to think why would we need to go up there specifically.
Well, because over there is where we need to go for the boss. There we go.
Gotcha. Mind the gas, Scooby.
I'm just waiting because I think, yeah, that platform caves.
Like the caveman.
Ah, oops! Sake.
Like me and my big mouth.
Go. So anyway, I guess while we're just going through this, because, oh boy. Yeah, this is probably going to take a bit. What kind of games have you been playing lately, James? Like, I know you mentioned you finished Titans of the Tide. Have there been, like, anything else you've been playing lately?
Where do I begin? I mean, it's already been, like, a week or so since Air Riders came out, and I'm still, plunking some hours into that whenever possible. One game I'm trying to see if I can finish at some point, if at all, is, freaking, what was it? Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Just because I figured I'd give it a shot, considering this is gonna like unlike the last Hyrule Warriors game, which was more of like a non-canon, romanticized version of like, the events of what happened during Link's flashbacks in Breath of the Wild. With Age of Imprisonment, which is taken from Tears of the Kingdom, this time it's actually going to be considered canon, and I figured, you know what, in that case, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And from what I've been seeing of it so far, it's like, I forget who said it, but I have to agree with him that the biggest damning thing about that game is that this is everything that the game, like, its story is too good.
I get you.
Like, it feels
like
this is the story that should have been in Tears of the Kingdom proper. Anyway. Oh.
So many of them.
Fish.
Hey, look at this. Fish.
There you're screaming.
The fuck?
It's Jed.
There he is. Wow. I can see the resemblance.
Yep. And there we go.
Nice jacket. Of course he too would have an ascot.
It's the family Scott.
It's the age-old tradition.
That's right, because if you remember, that outfit was there, and I wasn't able to show it off, but you could hear it, like, wrangling and muffling when you saw it initially.
Damn. And I think that was just before we learned that Bubber breaks down from UV rays.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking running animations, man.
Yeah. We call that the Jet Shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So, on that note, we're now about to approach the final boss of this game.
Alright, let's do it.
Did you really think you'd get away with this?
Well? I mean, I thought so. Oh! The biggest of all Mubber.
Yep. And this is also going to be the point where we're going to be needing to use pretty much all of our outfits to beat up this giant critter.
So this is our final boss.
Mm-hmm.
There's something oddly anticlimactic about it being just a model of a mook we've already fought, but now it's just bigger.
Oh boy.
It's kind of hilarious to think about it.
There we go.
You know what? It kind of just gives me flashbacks to like the very original Donkey Kong Country, where like most of its boss fights were literally just larger variants of critters you've been fighting all throughout your adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, at least in this game's case, it looks like it's doing that while also giving him like more unique things, like unique actions. So it's not like you're just fighting a giant mook.
Mm-hmm.
I think what would have been more cooler is if it was like multiple giant like Mubber creations. Like there's one based off this, one based off of like the ninjas, and also one based off of those damn clowns.
It would have been interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's phase 1. Now we're going to go on to phase 2, where we take use of the flying outfit. And this one isn't really so much like a fight, just a matter of keeping our distance.
Fair enough. Just survive, Scooby-Doo. And watch out, because his breath stinks to high!
Revan. Man, that really does stink.
Man, this is the weirdest Batman movie I've ever seen.
Again, that's my bet. That little flip up aside, this one is probably like the easiest portion of the fight, because it really is just a matter of just avoiding his attacks.
Okay. You know, I almost wonder if maybe this fight would have been a little more impactful if we didn't already have, like, an enemy variety based off this thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, this is like the super secret one that they've been, like, keeping behind closed doors.
Yeah. I imagine this was probably, like, right around the time where, like, maybe the budget's starting to wane a bit. That's my best assumption, anyway.
Yeah, like,
Maybe.
they were finally... It's starting to reach the point where these licensed games based off of a very old-fashioned character were starting to,
Die done.
what's the word? Yeah. They were seeing diminishing returns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of why licensed gaming kind of just died for the longest time, up until recently.
Yeah. It is unfortunate, but what can you really do?
It really just goes to show you gotta have the right people and the right mindset to make these games as good as they could be.
Yeah.
Right. Now we're on to the last phase of the fight, where we'll use the Kung Fu outfit. And there is... I'll say right now, there's a thing about this fight that confused me a bit when I played this game as a younger age. So, he's going to be shooting down these lights that you're supposed to... these lights, you're supposed to, like, hit them back at him. Go.
Yep.
And then when he's stunned, you use your Scooby Kamea there. When I was younger, I completely forgot about using the Scooby Kamea and just started flicking the lights at him over and over, which does cause damage. It's just that it causes, like, piddly damage.
That's fair. It's pittance compared to your actual Scooby-Dooby-Doo wave.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens to
I mean,
all
yeah,
of
now
us.
to think about it, like, come to think of it, when was the last time you even needed to use the Kamehameha wave?
And there we go. Boss beaten.
And that's that.
But that was easy.
Game over, Mubberman.
Yeah. Just a shame that Logan had to miss it.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, alas.
Stanton.
What the? Oh. Oh.
There are two of you.
Scooby?
No, tastes too human-y.
Yep, that's the one. It was a fake all along. Oh.
Indeed, Fred. It seems Marcy was trying to frame Stanton, not Jed.
Marcy.
But why?
Because I helped create Mubber, but you took all the credit for it. I thought that if I gave you a bad name, I could start up my own business.
Mr. Stanton, is this true?
Marcy, I didn't know you felt this way. You should have talked to me about it. Destroying the reputation of Monstrous, Fright, and Magic would destroy Mubber.
Yeah, Marcy.
I'm sorry.
Think about the bigger picture, Marcy.
I'd like you to become a partner in the company. If you can forgive me, that is.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
There we go. It all ended up working out in the end.
All's forgiven.
Mystery solved.
Are you coming, Shaggy?
Just making myself something for the road. I call it a mother witch.
You.
Nom.
Thanks, Scoob.
Damn, Scooby.
Now that's what I call...
Always gotta get one by the end.
Yep, that's just how it be. And there you go.
And that is the full game complete. That was Scooby-Doo Unmasked. Just getting to the final thoughts right now, because little bit of like behind the scenes thing. I am gonna have to be leaving it in a few bits to help co-host a stream, so that's why the credits section is probably gonna be a little bit more rushed compared to the other games. But overall thoughts, I really enjoy Unmasked still. I'm kind of going back and forth on whether or not I prefer it over Night of 100 Frights, because I think they both kind of have very strong positives one way or another. But I do still think this is one of the better Scooby games.
If nothing else, it does have the better, like, quality, I guess you could say, even though the plot as a whole does feel a little, I don't know, been there, done that.
That's fair.
Like, I can't think of too much to really say against it, aside from maybe its short length and the like.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Doug? What do you think of what do you think of Unmasked now that we've been through it all?
Night of 100? No. Like I said in the first session, I did play the DS version of this years ago, and I still enjoyed that version of the game. I just haven't played it in years. And seeing the console version of this game for the first time is definitely something to see. And I am gonna give it a shot at some point. It just depends on when I want to.
Alright, well, no rush on that. You just take your time with it, because, like we said, I know you have, like, a bunch of other things going on your plate as well.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, this is a pretty good Scooby-Doo game.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, kind of like
I would definitely put it up there. Oh, put that well over the Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase game we did a while back.
Trust me, anything can beat that fucking piece of shit game.
For sure.
Yeah. Although, that being said, yeah, now we're kind of at a point where it's like, now that we went through all of the really noteworthy Scooby-Doo games, I don't know what else we could really do as far as, like, covering Scooby games. Like, I know there are other ones that we could tackle, I just don't really know which one would really be, like, next priority in terms of the next Scooby game for the channel.
I know Logan at some point did bring up the idea of maybe showcasing, like, the ones that were made for PC.
Oh, right, the ones from the Learning Company.
Yeah, if we ever feel like it, though. Just, yeah, no. Otherwise, like, between Night of 100 Frights, Mystery Mayhem, and Unmasked, we've more or less covered the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if we do find anything, we'll probably, like, set the time aside for it, but not at the moment, though, because, you know, we have other projects we need to finish, as well as just the holidays to get through in general. But, yeah, that was... Recording. Yeah. But yeah, that was Scooby-Doo Unmasked. I'm glad I was able to get another relatively short game out on the docket. Really fun to revisit. Thank you to everyone for watching. Sorry again, Logan, that you weren't able to make it to the end of this, but we will pretend that you like this game.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you know what? You can still keep your headcanon that maybe there was something fishy about both Fred and Jed.
Maybe. Anyway, yeah, thank you all for watching, and y'all have a good evening.
Till next time.
I gotta make that sandwich.